5. Okay, welcome folks to Let's Play Ace Combat Episode 5. Now, disclaimer, this is not the original recording of this, because I don't have Hero with me. He's on a family vacation right now, going to see his niece or nephew. I can't remember which one he said, but I have a special guest with me who's going to be my temporary co-pilot for me today. I might call him up in the future, who knows. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Mayhem or Landon. I'm sure Biz here will probably say both at different parts.
Yeah, quite literally. I'll just say a mixture of both because it's
yeah,
I'll feel like you with the face.
Yeah. But longtime friend. I used to play a lot of Siege with this.
Oh yeah, that's where we first met. Was Rainbow Six
Yeah.
Siege. God, that was like
2016.
Oh my god, it's almost been like 10 years. It's insane.
Yeah.
I remember when we first met up in a lobby. It's like, hey, let's invite this guy. He sounds pretty cool. And it was just like random ass lobby we met up in. It was fucking hilarious.
It's great. Yeah.
But yeah, we're here with more Ice Combat. Woo! And hopefully later on in the episodes, I'm gonna be using some new hardware for the later ones. This one I'm just gonna be using the old one because I don't want to change it up right away. So episode 6 is gonna be a little bit inconsistent because Hero's in that recording. And, well, let's just say the original recording of episode 5 got Thanos snapped into oblivion because my recording settings decided to be like, oh, we will overwrite the last recording you did before this one. And I'm like, oh no, episode 5's gone. Fuck. So yeah, that's like lost footage quite literally forever.
It's fine because now you have me in the co-pilot seat.
Yeah, we'll be good. But yeah, the annoying thing is I had basically had to restart a new campaign just to get to the point where we were at, which I think was like mission 7 or something like that to get this recording. So I had to go through all that again, which is not hard because it's just more tedious because I had to go through all the damn first 6 missions of the game and then go to this point on a new save and then. But I think we should be good though in terms of just where we're at now, because episode 6 is going to be on. Literally the mission Shattered Skies, which is mission 8, and I think mission 7 is well, I'm just gonna play it because I don't remember. I don't know why. Well, I don't remember the name, but yeah. Yeah, let's get into this. Let's see here. I can't remember what aircraft you can buy in this mission. It's been a hot minute. Just deciding. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the point where you can actually get the F-14 or the Tornado or the F-18 at this point. Yeah, I know, great aircraft choices. I know.
I have an FA-18 bias, but
I mean, FA-18 is pretty cool. I do love it. It's weird. I always got confused by the name. I was like, FA-18. It's like, shouldn't it just be F-18? It's like, no, it stands for fighter/attacker, and I'm like, wait, so it's both? Yes. I'm like, that's kind of cool actually.
148 to 0 kill rate.
Quite literally. And then you got the classic.
You
Tomcat.
can't hit me.
You can't catch me.
I really hope that's the right plane. I don't see either the F-18 or I want to say the F-14 or F-16 that has that kill rate, but
I think it's the F-15. Yeah, it's F-15 actually that has that kill rate.
Okay.
I mean, that's still another cool aircraft, but
Yeah.
F-18 is still cool.
In that case, 90 something to 2. Just kidding.
Something to do. But yeah, I don't think I will need these right now because I think what do I have right now? What is this?
But you're gonna just skip over the Warhog? I know this is an air combat game. But
Oh no! Trust me, I recorded that in the next episode. Trust me. I was like, we're using the A10 finally in the playthrough. I normally don't play it because I actually just don't. I don't mind the A10. I just don't like playing it in Ace Combats. I don't know why. I just don't feel like playing it unless it was Ace Combat 5, where there was
probably because when you have all these super high maneuverable jets to air to surface fighter.
Yeah, I just love maneuverability and flying really fast. And then you
Yeah.
go to the A10, it's like I am literally a weapons platform, and That's quite literally it. And also, I have a minigun for like a nose.
Exactly. But that's the best part. Is it should go burn.
Yeah, there's a. You ever heard of a habitual line crosser? He's a YouTube guy who does like green screens of like all these like military stuff. And he did one for the A10. And he's like, I fire 75 rounds of red hot Red Bull cans per second. I'm like, what the fuck? He gives him like a crackhead. He's like, he's like growling and shit. It never gets old hearing that. It just never gets old. But yeah, I'm gonna use the Mirage for this one. I just like this plane in general. I mean, I've said this in probably other videos, and people are gonna be tired of seeing me saying it. But it is a nice Delta Wing aircraft. I will never get tired of saying it.
Interesting. This is the. I don't actually know a lot about the Mirage.
Yeah, it's a French aircraft. I know that. And it was-
French.
Yeah, Mirage 2000.
Oh, it's the tortilla chip.
Yeah, it's the flying Dorito, as my one
Yeah.
friend called it.
Yeah.
He's like, we're in the Dorito, and I'm like, yes, the flying Dorito. Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, Deep Strike. This is the mission. Oh, I remember.
Ah, man, I just look at these old Ace Combat games. I'm like, I can't deny they hold up.
They still do. This one in particular, I don't know how it does, but it does. Especially the opening sequence when you're on the aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, that still looks good for only being a 2001 game. Because it's like they have the realistic movement of people on there. I mean, granted, they're low poly like fucking models, but they just look so good.
Yeah. I think it also helps they never change the UI in these games.
Yeah, hardly. I think the only big UI change I would say was going because then
Widescreen.
yeah, widescreen definitely. Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
my bad.
that's- What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, so there's an F-16 post.
Fucking fighting Falcon. It just blows my mind every time I like. Oh yeah, there's always an F-16 in the games, and it's usually like a decent aircraft. And I'm like, why is it such a decent aircraft? And I looked up the IRL thing, and I was like, oh, no wonder, because it's still used like pretty frequently by the U.S. Air Force and like all the other like countries in NATO, pretty much.
And they look cool.
I remember, I think, yeah, first time I ever played this game, I was like, whoa, it's a one-engine jet, and it has a weird like mouth thing. Why is this thing so weird? But I love it.
Right?
I think I've seen like, oh, we're really just gonna be doing the merry-go-round strat. Okay, pal, you're gonna get flexed on by the Dorito. Come on, get over here. Wow, this AI is really dragging me all the way down. I've never seen this before. That's
It is.
weird. Is this Ace Combat 7? What's going on here? Oh, I remember playing that recently, and that actually made me want to play these older games again. And I was like, I beat it on Steam, and I was like, man, I really missed out on playing that game the first time it came out. I really did. Because I was like, it came out in 2019, and I played it this year, and I'm like, wow, how did I miss playing this? So I was like, what have I been sleeping on all these years?
It's a good game.
It's a good game. I mean, yeah, the story is, it's okay. It's not one of the bad stories in Ace Combat wise, but it is. It's still got some continuity things. I'm like, because when I first saw the, oh god, it was the Stonehenge mission where you had to defend Stonehenge. Spoiler alert for anybody who's ever played. It's been out for a while. Who gives a shit? I hate when it's like, oh, the game's been out for a while. I don't even know why people are like, oh, it's surprise or whatever. But straight up in Ace Combat 7, the Stonehenge defense mission, I was like, Stonehenge? Wait a minute.
I recognize
I was
this.
like, wait a minute. And I saw the giant railguns. I was like, oh my god, it's from 4! We're at Stonehenge. I was like, oh my god, I remember this mission from when I was a kid. I was like, oh! And it had the same music. It played the same music. I was like, oh! I had the neuron activation monkey like brain. I was like, oh! And I was like, oh my god. And they had so many references to this game in Ace Combat 7 too. Like, I know they had a lot of references to 5, but 4 had a lot of references in that game. Because straight up, the only part of Erusia, or not Erusia, it's the Usia? It's so weird to... The one that Erusia invades in 7. Usia, I think? Not Osia, because that's all the other continent. But,
yeah.
But yeah, Usia, straight up, when Erugia invades in that game again, they just straight up ignore North Point because they know fucking apparently Mobius 1 is still flying out over there in the middle of that game, lore-wise, and I'm like, oh, that's what you get, bitches. He's like, I can just imagine Mobius 1's like, don't make me come over there. I will fuck you
the best
up.
part is they didn't say at one point during one of the brief parts of like, why don't we just go take North Point or something? I don't remember, but
yeah. Hell, they were even in Ace Combat 7 when you were going to Tyler Island in that briefing. Straight up, the guy's like almost about to click on Megalith, and he's like, I don't think we should go to Megalith.
Yeah.
And it's like, what's? I was like, I didn't realize that at first when I played it. I was like, wait, Megalith, what the fuck's that? And then I played 4 again. I was like, oh my god, no wonder they didn't go there because fucking Mobius bodied the shit out of that place. Oh, I can't wait to get to that mission. I mean, it's gonna be sad when I get to the end of this game because this was my first, like I said, Ace Combat game I ever played. And it was one of the first games I ever beat as a kid. But goddamn, this game made you feel like a badass at the very end. It was just like the music and everything. I was like, oh
yeah. That is one thing these games have always done extremely well at, is just like atmosphere
and making you feel like you're involved in the story. I mean,
and then either make you cry or like,
especially Ace Combat 5,
walk away going like, yes.
Ace Combat 5, there's some tear jerkers in that one. I was just like, oh my, because I remember playing it the first time recently, and I was like, oh, this game's cool. I like the controls, and then, oh, the characters are pretty nice, and then it was just like, oh no. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to spoil it for the Let's Play, but like, god damn, it gets pretty dramatic in some parts. In a good way though, not in a bad way. And it's kind of crazy though, because like when I was playing Ace Combat 2 recently, I just realized there's a character named Kei Nagase in that game. Apparently she's just a popular character in Ace Combat lore in general. Yeah, I almost pancaked. I was like, oh my god, am I gonna recreate the pancake sequence so I don't have to lie about it?
Caution, pull up.
Pull up. Oh my god. Come on. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, it's easy to shoot these with machine guns, these damn solar panels. Oh my god. PS2 controllers, or PS2 sensitivity, stop doing that. I hate when it does that. It's like, because when I tried to play this again, I was like, oh god, the controls, I'm not used to this sensitivity, and you cannot adjust it in these PS2 games. You're just stuck with it. I eventually got used to it, finally. Thank god. Well, to an extent. I mean, yeah, of course I'm going to be slipping up here and there, but that's just because of the game itself, not me. Well, it's probably going to
charm to these games.
Yeah. It's not user error, it's the game's fault.
Yeah, sure, we'll call it that.
Yeah, shifty eyes and everything. Yeah, another thing I was just like blown away was the music in general throughout the series. It's just, you got bangers. There's a lot of good ass songs in this series. I was like, man, it just slaps at times.
I enjoy these like old like retro, like this song right here.
Oh yeah, Ace Combat. If you want to hear like really good retro ass like high octane music, Ace Combat 2 soundtrack is, oh my god, it feels like you're in Top Gun. It just sounds like you're in an 80s Top Gun movie. It's so dope. Because I got that guitar riffs and some of that in their songs. I'm like, oh hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ace Combat 4's got a good soundtrack. Ace Combat 5's got a good soundtrack too, because they actually use a lot of Ace Combat 4's, but they remix it really well. And I think it was their first flight in Ace Combat 5. That song was so good, they used it in the Olympics during the Walk of Nations for Japan. And I was like, that's fucking cool. When you use fucking Ace Combat 5's music for your Walk of the Nations thing, that just tells you how good the game is. After all these years, like, it's insane. Still waiting for that remake, not Konami. Still waiting for that remakes, Namco. Come on, Bandai Namco, you don't want to do it. I mean, sure, the licensing for a lot of these aircraft are expired in these games, but I'm sure you can do it, right? Right?
I think they got most of them back for.
Yeah, they got most of them are back for Ace Combat 7. I don't know. I mean, they could just remake them like they did for 5. It's like they don't have to be like complete remasters like freaking Snake Eater is gonna be. Snake Eater remake. Oh my god, that's gonna be good. I was so hyped when they announced it on the PlayStation thing. I was like, what is this trailer? What's this realistic ant thing? And then the ant got eaten by a bird, and then the bird almost got eaten by a snake, and then a crocodile. I was like, what is happening in this trailer?
I don't understand it. I completely understand.
Yeah, literally when I was like, what is this game? And I was just like, wait a minute. And I saw a snake, and I was like, there's no fucking way. It's him, the legend.
Still just waiting. Still, I can play like your 4.
Oh, within the Master Collection? Yeah, because it's stuck on PS3 forever. I didn't realize it was stuck there for that long. I was like, when are they gonna bring this game back? And it's like, it's been on PS3 for like literally since its launch, and I'm like, that's fucking horrible. Because the last Master Collection for Metal Gear was straight up on the PS3, and I have that, and it still holds up to this day because it still looks good. But trying to record on a PS3 is a bitch because you have to use an yeah, you got to use on a HDMI splitter to even get it to register on Elgato. It's really finicky as hell.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, no, getting the new remakes on PS5 and PC. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of issues with the PC version. I'm not really surprised because these games weren't really meant to go on a computer like ever because they were mostly stuck on computers, or not computers, mostly stuck on consoles most of their lives. It's like, yeah. I think that's
that. The tower is destroyed.
Wait, what is this one? I just played this and I don't remember. Fuck. Oh, this is the 2,000 feet one. Oh, this is with Megalith. Not Megalith. Stonehenge.
Sir, you are at 2,300. Drop altitude 300 feet.
Do it now. But I'm gonna pancake.
Do it now.
Fly through the mountain. Yeah,
ground? What's that? Ignore the canyon. Just smack the ground.
Yeah. I remember playing this the very first time as a kid, and I'm like, wait, what's up with this ominous music? Why is there a boss music incoming? And it's like, it's not even a boss. It's just shooting rounds of death upon you.
I enjoy that this is a consistent thing across all these games. Every single game has a sequence like this.
Or a super weapon or something like that that's involved early in the game. Especially like Ace Combat 5, where you technically have to fight like 2 super weapons technically in that game. Actually,
Bismarck, bogey on your tail, moving in quick!
Yeah, I saw that guy. I can't hit him though because of the dude. Oh, that's bullshit. He has plot armor. Wait, can I get him? Oh, come on. Yes! Bonus kill!
Let's go.
I'm out of missiles now, shit. I can just machine gun this guy. Hit him with the Dorito. Yeah. Whoop. Okay, there we go. And I would play in first person, but it's so disorienting in this game for me. Because like I said, third person's just more comfortable with me. That and I like looking at the plane as I'm flying, so.
True. It's hard in these older games where like the controls are so finicky to play.
Oh my god, missile! Jesus! Oh, I got hit by the missile, you bastard! You asshole!
Consider flares. Just kidding.
I wish that was I'm so used to 7 with the flares. I'm so used to it, and I was like, "There's no flares in these games. You literally have to just dodge the missiles like a man."
Insert a bridge Piccolo. Dodge!
Dodge! Why did it dodge? Yeah, because, God, Ace Combat 7, when you're fighting the, that one bird thing, they shoot like 1,000,000 missiles. I'm like, how am I supposed to dodge all this? You're like, what?
Luckily, you have inhuman turning capabilities in that game.
G-Force? What are G-Forces? Yeah. Hey, there we go. The Dorito
real close to that cliff right there.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
Like, yeah. My eyes got all wide, and I was like, "Ooh."
And like, I also found out this like little loading screen thing where you see your arrow. It started in Ace Combat 2, believe it or not, when they started doing this, and I'm like, because I was like, wait a minute, That's the
They
they started it here.
That's
I was like,
fine.
what? Back in like 1997, they started this shit. I was like, that's fucking cool.
I wish like every game had something similar to this.
It's like, yeah, it's like literally your progress to that. I mean, sure, it doesn't show the map, but it's like, you know, that's you. And you're the white arrow, your allies are blue, and then yeah. What the hell happened with that arrow? He went like sideways. Oh,
he blacked out. The G-forces got to him. Engine off.
He was trying to pull off the damn Cobra maneuver while in midair.
For real.
Now, it's funny though, because Ace Combat 2, the enemies will actually start pulling that off. They'll do the Cobra maneuver in that game, and I'm like, they did it all the way back in this game. Like, what in the hell? Because one of the high level like planes you fight against, which is I think the Falcon or the Raven or whatever, that actually does appear in Ace Combat 2. I didn't even realize that. I was like, wait, that plane was in Ace Combat 5. It's in this game? I was like, what?
Listen, that was new tech at the time, all right?
It was, yeah, because I think Ace Combat 2, it takes place after 0. Because it's right around like the 90s era of Stranger, I want to say.
Okay.
And they did a remake of 2 on the 3DS. It was called Ace Combat Assault Horizon Legacy. I don't know why they had. See, I don't know why they had the Assault Horizon, because it wasn't anything like Assault Horizon, because it actually did feel like a traditional Ace Combat game. Although, I mean, you had the option of using that one awkward system they had in freaking Assault Horizon, but it was an option, complete option.
I'm gonna interject real quick, but that F-16 that passed you in his tunnel was like, he thought you would.
Yeah, he thought he was safe. You bitch, you dead.
He was trying to boom and zoom you, but like forgot to do the boom part of this.
AI is like, I got this. I don't have this anymore. I'm a genius. Oh no!
I forgot to throttle down.
Oh, cutscene. All right.
At some point, I realized my uncle, my would-be guardian, had vanished. Maybe the secret police dragged him off for some drunken comment he made. Maybe he chose to disappear. I didn't have anyone to turn to, so I found myself living as if I were a member of the Yellow Squadron.
Yeah, this was also missed in episode 5, because I was like, oh shit, I think I missed this cutscene too. Damn recordings. And I like the story of this game a lot.
Everybody in town scorned the barkeep for doing business with the enemy. In reality, he and his family were members of the Resistance, gathering up intelligence information from enemy customers. His daughter protected me, but that was only because of my tender age. The barkeep and his family were the real heroes, while I, on the other hand, found a haven among the enemy.
Alrighty. I think that should be. Go
I
ahead.
love cutscenes like that.
Yeah, it's just because it's so different, because you're so used to like the 3D animated ones nowadays, except for Ace Combat 7's. That one was just funny. The dog scene killed me. I was like, that's just a...
Okay. Yeah.
I was like, that dog is literally just a PNG image of a dog.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
I see.
There was a meme about that dog too.
Going back a bit further, but like Twisted Metal 2, I think, was the first game I saw like these like still image.
Oh
like,
yeah, you're right. They did use still
cutscenes.
image cutscenes for those too. That's right.
And like I love those kinds of cutscenes. At a new game, maybe not so much, but on all these old games, like that was the superior way.
Yeah, quite literally. Well, I think I'm gonna call it there for this episode. Hopefully this recording will be fine and such. But it was a pleasure having you on the series, Mr. Landon / Mayhem. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. And
Yeah.
I guess I'll recline the seat back for Hero. that.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta get all
Restock
your
as many
shit out
fr-
here before he notices. Yeah.
yeah.
You're like, who the fuck put this anime figure on my shit?
Listen, that was important, okay?
Even though he has anime figures of his own, but hey. You didn't hear this from me, all right?
it was
or
my battle
nothing.
buddy, all right?
Use my battle buddy. The battle buddy system. But yeah, this is episode 5 of Ace Combat 4 Shattered Skies. Catch y'all later, and hopefully Landon will be in I don't know. I might be able to call you up for another episode just in case things happen. I don't know. Who knows
For
in the
sure.
future? Who knows? But yeah, thank you all for watching. Please click that subscribe button and that bell button, and yeah, just do that shit.
This is literally a threat. If you don't do it, I will be at your house.
It is not. This is a serious matter. All right. Ka-chow.